center of it all the way around this beautiful Byzantine design. But then on either end, you'll see top and bottom, this beautiful high polished bar. So 3 rings in one. We have it for you today for 6 easy payments of $33.17. Sorry, I have a couple of cards here. I'm shuffling them around to get the right one. It's J321078. Here are your choices. We have it for you in a 2-tone, which that's the one I've been really wearing most of the morning, because I think that this is a great way to wear this every day with any jewelry. You get in any way, shape, or form 14 karat gold. None of this is plated. It is all full on. So the 2-tone, the white and the yellow, we have the full 14 karat yellow gold, and here is the 14 karat white gold. And that's going to be our most limited. 6 easy payments for you of $33.17. $199. So the fact that this ring is less than $200 is a great starting point. Then we put it on our very best easy payment plan for you. But I want to come in and show you some of the details because this is so beautifully done. And right out of the gate, I want to let you know that this is a soft, smooth, silky finish. You know, Byzantine is in the woven family. And I think sometimes we worry, well, is it going to poke? Is it going to bend? Beautifully, beautifully high polished, smooth as silk. Look at that Byzantine design. This, as we just said, is one of the wovens. This is not an easy design to do. And when you're talking about doing it in a ring, much less a bracelet or a necklace, this then becomes true craftsmanship. This becomes something that is just exquisitely, exquisitely done. And then on either side, you got the high polish. So it's beautifully framed, nice and easy, smooth on the inside. And then I just want to kind of slide my hand on in here. Look at how pretty that looks on. There is such story here. There is such history here. You know, the Byzantine is one of the oldest chain designs and textures that we have. And so I think when you see something like that, you get a piece that has great story to it, that has great history, but it's easy to wear. This is hand assembled. So think of all of the work and detail, and I just have to give a hats off to the patience that must be involved in getting a piece like this together, because each one of these links hammered, each one of these links then put into the next, each one of those links then woven all the way around and then put into the high polished frame on either side. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of patience. That's a lot of eye for detail. That is a lot of steady hand. And the fact that you're able to get that kind of craftsmanship, that kind of quality for 6 easy payments of $33 and change each, that is pretty phenomenal. I have to go out there and say that. Speaking of size, want to give some to you here. It is 3/8 of an inch long. It's going to be about 3/4 of an inch wide. Not a bad size at all. This is your kind of traditional cigar band feel. I would say sizes 5 to 10, stay true to size. If you're in between sizes, you know, I may recommend here sizing up if you're in between, because with a band ring, you want to make sure it's comfortable. I am wearing my normal size. You'll see it fits, it moves, easy on and off over the knuckle. And my knuckles are not always easy to get things on and off of either. But isn't that pretty? Maybe you are going to be renewing your vows. Maybe you've got a big anniversary coming up. Wouldn't this be a really neat idea to use as your wedding band? It's a little bit different. You know, if you like to march to the beat of your own drummer, if you want to do something a little out of the box, what a fun idea. And then there's just the beautiful, intricate design. And we see it on Megan, and it's such a pretty ring. But this is another one of those rings that I think will work on any finger. Megan's got it on her ring finger, and she has on this gorgeous flexible ring that we had earlier on her pinky. By the way, both of those available in this show, and they both look quite nice together, I have to say. But this is one of those that whether you want to wear it on the ring finger, whether you do it on the pinky, the pointer, even the thumb, there's something about a band ring that is classic. And the other beautiful thing here is if you like to play with your jewelry, if you're a twister, I'm constantly fiddling with rings. Megan, do you fiddle with your rings? Right? It's like you don't even realize you're doing it, and then you realize you've been doing it for like at least an hour or so. This is one of those that, because it's that kind of eternity style, it looks fabulous from every single angle. So wear it on any finger you'd like. Pick your size. Again, if you're in between sizes, maybe do a size up. But it is beautiful. The 2-tone's been extremely popular. We also have it for you in the yellow or in the white. 14 karat gold. That two-tone is 14 karat yellow, 14 karat white. 6 easy payments for you of $33.17. And I just want to show you, if you're going to be playing, if you're going to be spinning, it's smooth and it's easy and it just feels good. I've kind of displaying all of them on, again, I apologize for that scratch on my hand, but it's easy to do. And here you have it down here. That's going to be that two-tone. I want to slip my bracelet on in here. This is a bracelet that we had earlier. We did have this in the yellow, the bracelet in the yellow and the white. I think we still have it in both options, but this is a great way. Maybe you want to pick up a set for somebody as a gift. Look at how beautifully, let me do this here since I have the yellow on. Look at how beautifully these pair back together. We're going to come in for a bit of a closer shot here to show you in a second, but this is a great set. Look at the ring, look at the bracelet. Kind of fun, kind of easy, and that Byzantine, I'm a big fan of the Byzantine because I love the history involved here. There is so much history in the world, and I remember the first time I left the US, and you travel to another country where you're talking, centuries of history, where we're still a bit of a young country. When you see a bit of that Byzantine, that's where you really get to see, and you start to think, how was this even first created? What is the story behind it? And the fact that centuries later, this is still such a popular design and such a popular way to display jewelry, that says so much. And we have it for you in 14 karat gold, precious metal. And I'm so proud of our buyers that they said, you know what? Let's go all out. Let's do this in 3 different options. This is the 14 karat yellow. Here we have the 14 karat white, and this has been really popular, and I have to say I'm really a big fan of this. There's that two-tone, and I kind of think it's interesting how you have the white in the center and then the yellow on either edge. I do find that gives it a bit of a warmth. I am someone who tends to trend toward the white gold, toward the silver, toward platinum when I can, but let's face it, I think my wedding ring is the only platinum that I have in my jewelry assortment. I like the bright, I like that bold, that glow. There's something though about 14 karat yellow that warms it up. It kind of warms the soul, doesn't it? It's like gathering by the fire. So I love in that two-tone, you get the white hot, you get the warmth. It's perfect for every day, perfect for dress up. This is one of those rings that I think, if you're thinking, I have that wedding coming up, I have that black tie affair, can I wear it? Sure you can. And then can I wear it every day? Sure you can. It's beautiful, it's easy, and there's so much depth. This is one of those that I think when you go to shake somebody's hand, they pause for a moment. They stop for a minute, but yet it's comfortable, it's easy to wear. I think sometimes with that band ring, we say, okay, well, is it gonna be a little bit tight? Is it gonna be a little bit restrictive? I'm gonna go ahead and say no, and I've been wearing this all day, and my fingers swell like when the wind blows. The fact that I can still get this on and off, I've been wearing it since probably about 3 a.m. this morning, so we're going on 3 hours, still fits easy. Again, I'm wearing my normal size, so I would say if you're gonna go with your ring finger, and you're true to size, stay true to size. If you're thinking maybe you wanna do the middle finger. If you're someone who tends to go in between sizes, maybe you want to size up because that band ring is that full-on circle. It is that eternity look. So you want to make sure that it's comfortable. Nice and easy. You can bend the hand. But if you're someone also looking for a right hand ring, and earlier in the show, we had a smooth, high polished band ring. Sometimes you want to have that right hand ring, but you don't necessarily want the big gemstone. You don't necessarily want to have to worry about having something that's going to be, hugging onto your sleeve when you're putting your shirt on in the morning. This is smooth. It sits right up against the finger like a glove. It is easy, and it's beautiful. And if you tend to trend toward the understated, the simple but elegant kind of line of thinking, this is something I think you'll love. And I do want to say too, you see the Byzantine in the middle, and I think we think, okay, well that's a woven. How does the ring stand up? It's solid. It feels good. I don't think you have to worry about if you're like me and you kind of, sometimes you walk through the door, sometimes you walk right into it. I don't know what my problem, right? Okay, Megan, thank goodness you're shaking your head and you're smiling. I do it. Do you? It's like boom, the shoulder hits or boom, the hand hits. This I think you'll be fine with. And if you're somebody who spends a lot of time on the typewriter, it's lightweight, it's not a heavy ring. My husband, when we were looking at wedding bands, my husband's not a big jewelry guy, and he types a lot writing for work, and he's like, I don't know how a ring's gonna feel when I'm typing. I said, trust me, you get used to it, but if you are someone who's on the computer a lot, all of us are, this is one that's really lightweight. To be honest with you, I have been changing rings throughout the show. This is lightweight. Beautiful statement, but it's comfortable and it's easy. And I want to show you the inside of this again so you can kind of see. Nothing poking, nothing breaking through, nice and smooth. And it's just that piece that you're getting that beautiful design inside and out. It slips right on. I'll tell you what, if you're planning a wedding, what a fun wedding band. Whether you're renewing vows, getting married, I'm all about doing, do the traditional, but have something that speaks for you. Have something that's fun. And to me, this ring is a beautiful tie-in of the traditional because you get the Byzantine, but it also has that high polish on the center, and I think it's beautifully finished. Because you've got the high polish on either end, it frames it. It showcases it. It finishes it off. Think about our favorite pictures. So often now they live in our phone, right? But maybe you're still printing them. I'm still trying to remember to do it. But think about those, pictures that maybe you've taken of your great-grandparents that your parents had hanging, that now you have hanging in your home. I love to kind of stop and look at those, and there's something beautifully done and preserved about them because they're framed. And this ring gives me that same feel, that age-old, vintage, classic look, but just beautifully finished and framed and showcased. It's kind of like you're shining the spotlight on it every single day. But really what's most important is it's easy to wear, it's comfortable, it's smooth. And when you think about the Byzantine, it's been around for centuries. It's 6 easy payments of $33.17. First easy payments of $33 and change, this comes home. Try it on. You've got 30 days. Try it out. Drive the car. Do the dishes. Pair it with different outfits. Walk into doors like I do by accident and see how it works out. If within those 30 days you don't love it, please send it back to us. But if you do love it, you've got a couple of more easy payments to make. Think about gifts. What about mom? Does mom love the Byzantine style? Mother's Day is coming. What about a graduation gift? What about, maybe an Easter present? Wouldn't this be nice for the Easter Bunny to drop off? I would be leaving some extra carrots every single year for the Easter Bunny if that were the case. 6 easy payments of $33.17 for precious metal, 14 karat white, 14 karat yellow. This has been extremely popular. That is the two-tone. You've got the 14 karat white in the center, set off on either end by the 14 karat yellow. We have it for you in sizes 5 to 10. If you are true to size, stay true to your size. In between sizes, I would recommend that you size up here. It's J321078. Gorgeous. Thank you so much for joining me for our gold jewelry show. It's been a pleasure to spend some time with you. Have a wonderful weekend. I will be back with you on Monday morning. Lots of fashion coming up on Monday, but enjoy your weekend.